AFTV 4-1 to the Arsenal. Absolutely incredible. I'm still buzzing. And it's like hour and a half after the game. I mean, that was fantastic.
It was a phenomenal performance, especially in the second half. In the first half, it was cagey. I did see Ryan and I was like, I don't know how this game is going to go, especially with us missing Declan Rice. And you can see why they've won 11 games in a row.
You saw him during the game?
I saw him during the game and I said to him, I don't know how this is going to go.
I couldn't sit next to him. He would be mad.
I was telling him, like, I don't know how it's going to go. Like, it's, you know.
Yeah.
We're in agreement.
When Rice was out.
Rice was out, at
you know what, that's an interesting thing. At the start of the game,
yeah.
When you got that news Rice was out, how was you feeling?
I was thinking, you know what, it's a tough game, and now it's been made even tougher that Declan Rice is out. Aston Villa, sometimes United Emery has Mikel Arteta's number, but I think today, like especially in the second half, we were phenomenal. I think the first goal, the set piece, gave us the platform to go and build and kind of like batter them really in the end. I think we've laid a marker down now, and I've seen you ask other fans, like, can we win the league? We can win it. We've got the quality to win it, but will we win it is another question entirely. We've been there before.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm taking it game by game, right? I need overall, I'm positive. I think that for me, the next game is key. If we perform in the same manner in the next game, then I know we've laid a marker down, and I'll be much more confident. But if the next game's like Brighton and we're fighting for our lives and we're playing against, you know, like in the next few games we're playing against like teams that have lower blocks and we're struggling, then I really don't know. But
isn't it about like, you know, one of the things is turning around, because even the next game, Bournemouth, we lost that last year, remember?
We did, yes, absolutely.
Down to 10 men in that one as well. That was a Saliba one, wasn't it?
It was.
That was a Saliba. Was that, or was that the year before?
I think Saliba was the year before.
Yeah. So did we lose that last year? We lost that last year, I'm sure of it.
I don't remember, you know.
Last year, away at Bournemouth. No, Bournemouth away. We lost away.
Yeah.
So that's another one, isn't it?
That is another one. That is absolutely another one. And I think Bournemouth, they're not as strong as they were in the beginning of the season. But nonetheless, that's what I'm saying. If we win that game, that gives me more confidence. Because for me, I said it to you in previous interviews as well. It's that PTSD, it's that trauma. We've been there before. You know what I'm saying? So, and there was this, I think it was last season or the season before where we went on a crazy one, won 17 games and we didn't end up winning the league. 2 seasons ago, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that trauma's still there. We need to take it game by game. And there's one last thing I want to say as well. And I have to be honest here. I think Gabriel Jesus coming off the bench and scoring is a damning indictment on Victor Gyökeres. And for me, he's not the man to lead the line. And I said it to Cecil in the Fulham game earlier on in the season. I said Victor Gyökeres has until Havertz gets back to start putting numbers on the board or to start showing us something. Because this season we have to win the league, and we can't wait for him to embed him into the team. So for me,
people were saying the same thing about Odegaard, didn't it? That he shouldn't play. That he hasn't performed for a long time.
I'll let you talk.
Don't play him. But the last few games he's turned up. So. You do have to have a bit of patience in this thing.
No, you do, but how many guys have said class is permanent? We know Odegaard is that guy. Last year, he was a bit off form.
No, they weren't saying that a few weeks ago.
No, but come on, man. We know Odegaard is a quality football player.
I know that.
And he's shown us that in the past. Victor Gyökeres hasn't.
I don't think that's a fair example, by the way, with Odegaard. With Gyökeres, I mean, we're talking about a guy who plays a completely different style of football than we're used to with a striker, whether it's Havertz or Jesus. Both have really more of a false nine role in this team. Gyökeres is a pure out-and-out striker that has clearly not been good with hold-up play and is looking to make runs behind. With Odegaard, he fits the scheme and style that Arsenal are playing. And I think that's actually potentially why we're seeing it as they sometimes struggle a little bit in that same role. So if he's not playing well, the style of Arsenal and how we play still fits. The fluid motion, the ability for those three to be able to make runs in and out from one another.
You start Jesus Bournemouth.
I just want to say one thing with that. With Gyökeres, it's not about him putting up goals, right? Because Jesus at times doesn't put up goals. It's about how is his production as a striker. And for today, outside of him making one run as a header that he missed, which was a great run, there was nothing. And I felt in the first half, we stopped and started and stopped and started. And the only person on the offensive side that really made things happen was Trossard. And you're watching Gyökeres, even when Trossard had the ball on the left-hand side, he's on the right side of the defender, had a clear path on the left-hand side, not making the run. The problem, I don't even know if it's him. The problem is that his style doesn't fit the way that our other 10 men play. And it's not that Gyökeres is the star player of the team. We have Saka, Odegaard, Rice. We have the best lineup in the Prem. And I don't think it's actually close. So why are we changing our entire system to fit one guy? It's not a knock on him. It's a knock on his playing style that doesn't fit the Arsenal team. And it's also not even a knock on Arteta, because if he didn't sign anyone, this fan base would have gone nuts for not signing a number 9. But it just so far hasn't worked. And when we're number 1 in the Prem, We can't take those chances. Havertz and Jesus, I personally like Jesus more, but the problem is the injuries, right? But both of them provide more similar styles of fluid motion, checking in and holding up play. Gyökeres does one time to try to hold up play. That's the best chance they had in the entire game, where Watkins missed a one-timer, right? So that is the problem there. It's not his quality, it's his style of play that doesn't currently fit the team, and we shouldn't change the entire team to fit him.
I agree.
Can we win the league next year?
I think we can win the league. I think we should win the league. And the reason why is that we have the best team, we have the best starting 11, and we have the best depth. Look at who came on this game, and look at who stayed on the bench. Ethan Nwaneri on the bench. Calafiori.
Ethan Nwaneri weren't even on the bench.
Sorry, you're right. He wasn't even on the bench. You're absolutely correct. No, even more of my point, right? So we're talking about, Madueke, who breaks into, starts in most teams, who's been playing fantastic. Lewis Skelly, who was amazing last season. Ben White, who starts for most teams. I mean, we're talking about a squad depth that has two starting players per position, 100% that this team should win the league, and I believe they will.
Do you think we'll win the league?
Of course. I'm an Arsenal fan. Why'd I say otherwise? But my second game I've been to from America, I want to say 5 beautiful goals today. But I got one question for you, actually. What do we think of Tottenham?
Shit.
What do we think of shit?
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Woo.
Can we win the league?
Yes, we can, but it's all about consistency. That's it.
Well, we've been showing consistency.
Yeah, but it's playing like the way we played in the second half, where it was flowing football, attacking football, the Arsenal that we know and we love. The first half was kind of, really hard to play, And actually, the first half, I want to ask, why our fullback was that high? I didn't understand why our fullback were that high and Simba was high and Nkapie was high. But I believe we went into that in the second half, and Arteta must have shouted on those players, because they came out like flying.
Team,
yeah, and bye-bye, Aston Villa. No, to be fair, it's nice that make me come all the way from Switzerland to watch games, at the Emirates. It's a blessing. I'm so happy to be here, to be with the Arsenal at the AFTV fan base.
Will you be back in May if we win it?
I'll be back before that, I'll be back before that, because that's what we do as fans. We support our team, we back them. I know Gyökeres, it's not easy for him. I think there's just pressure on him, and maybe because Jesus is back and Havertz, it might take it off from him. He can come maybe, after those guys, and maybe it might ease it off, But today was a statement, because on the 6th of December, it hurt to the marrow. You could feel that it really hurt us. And to show a statement to them.
Big time, yes.
And I'm sure those players are proud. And if we can take that to Bournemouth, because last year too, we lost that game at home, at their place. So yeah, I'm so happy. And Gabriel, our brick at the wall. I bought this one fresh today. Fresh. And he's the one who scored. So I'm so happy. Thank you, Robbie, for this year, because you've given us a lot of content, a lot of good times, and I appreciate what you do. And shout out to G Red Take, Gunners Red Take in Switzerland. And thank you all.
Thank you, Robbie.